Hi, I'm DebDedrick, certified high performance coach, and your expert guide to leading a happy life. Here with tip number 76, how to influence your children positively. We can all use a little help with our kids, right? My kids are all raised. Hallelujah, thanks be to the Lord. But for those of you that maybe have children that are going up through middle school, whatever, however age your child is, including my adult children, learning how to influence them in a positive way helps them in a very positive way. In this day and age, in this world, when everything that they're hearing can be negative, the news is negative, social media is negative. If you can learn to influence them in a positive way and build them up and support them and help them build their self esteem and their confidence, that will be a very powerful tip that you can teach them that they can use with other people that they want to influence, maybe their friends at school. So let's get to tip number 76. And you'll notice that my little saying over there on the board says practice kindness. Well, starting with practicing kindness, when you apply that to dealing with your children and the ones that you love, is a good place to start. Remembering not to be harassed and feel rushed and feel overwhelmed and use exhaustion and all those emotions that overwhelm you as an excuse not to be kind. Learn to practice kindness so they can count on you if they need you, and they don't have to worry about getting yelled at, so they can come to you in a world that's full of harshness and criticism. Number two, set a good example when you're out in the world and how you deal with others. They're going to follow your example. So if you want to create positive children and where they have positive lives and positive relationships, then you have to demonstrate that to them. You have to walk the walk. You're probably the most important role model that they will ever have. So make sure you're setting a good example, especially when you're dealing with them and with others. Encourage them. This is tip number 3. Encourage them to think for themselves. If a problem comes up, teach them how to learn to think and how to problem solve and how to come at a problem from more than one angle. Teach them to use the power of their mind and teach them to learn how to think and problem solve. I know I repeated myself there, but that would have served me a lot in my life as a young person and as an adult if I had learned to approach problems and provide more than one solution. And so I wouldn't get stuck in the same habit. And I know most of us do that. We get stuck in a particular habit or type of behavior, and we repeat that over and over and over, and it keeps us stuck. So especially providing more than one solution to a problem is very important. And number 4, teach them how to work and explain to them the long-term benefit of why they want to know how to work. I'm so tired of hearing how people don't know how to work and how young people don't work. I know for a fact that my 4 children, they know how to work. They are self-sufficient. And I started teaching them when they were very young how to work. And I didn't just dole out things to them. I didn't just give them things. So from a very early age, they were helping me with the chores, and they were helping outside with the yard work. I would bring them into work, and I made them get a job when they were 15, and they learned how to be responsible for themselves. And that's so important. You know, as parents, it's our job to educate our children how to get along in the world and how to be self-supporting so they don't always depend on us. So let's go back over it. Be kind and be patient, even if you feel rushed. Set a good example when you're dealing with others and when you're dealing with them. And remember, practice kindness. Number 3, encourage them to think for themselves, think out and learn the power of using critical thinking and approaching a problem from more than one angle. And number 4, teach them how to work and why they need to know how to work so they can grow up and be self-sufficient and be able to be strong and confident and know that they can take care of themselves in the world. It's my mission as your certified high performance coach to give you ideas and thoughts and tips and tools and strategies and behaviors, anything that you can find a little bit of value in and apply it to your daily life so you can create a happy life. You can build a strong business. You can have happy relationships. I mean, isn't that what we all want? We all want happy relationships. We need to have happy relationships with ourselves and with our children. So I hope this tip served you. I hope it helps you create a happier life. And until tomorrow, go out in the world and be a positive role model and influencer for good. And I'll see you on the next tip.